All right, y'all. Let's talk about your girl, Porsha Williams. Porsha Williams Guabadia. Yeah, Guabadia, maybe. Girl, she is a hot ass mess. I'm sorry. I'm telling y'all, I used to go up for Porsha. I thought she was like this underdog. You know, her ex-husband had treated her so bad. She was making this new show. Everybody was making fun of her because she was a little bit of an airhead. And so I used to go for Porsha. But it's funny how you think about all the stuff that people have said about her over the years, about her being impulsive, not wanting to take accountability, doing dirt and wanting people to protect her from the dirt that she does. All those things that people were saying. Candy used to say that about her, and Kenya used to say that about her. And I used to get so mad at Kenya, like, why don't you leave that girl alone? But just come to find out, both Kenya and Candy were right about the way that Porsha does things and how she chooses to get down. And this latest thing with her divorcing her or filing for divorce, it's like, this is just a perfect example. You show up at this woman's house, your co-worker's house, you see the way she's living, and you like, I could do this. This should be me. You decide that you're going to make it you. Okay, so you go and get with this man. You get married. You have this lavish weddings. And as soon as stuff hits the fan about how he actually got that money, you dip deep on him, like, immediately, because you don't want to be embarrassed. And that's the whole reason why she didn't show back up to the show after she got engaged to that man, because she didn't want to face the heat. She did not want to take accountability for the fact that she messed around with one of her co-workers' husbands and got engaged, and then later gets engaged to him. She didn't want people to be on there dragging her for that, hence not taking accountability. It's like, that's what you did.
This ain't stealing.
You know, I hate how some women be like, I'm a boss, but you can't stand in your... If you a boss, stand in your... That's what bosses do. They stand in You went in there, you saw how he was living. I mean, you don't have to be like, yeah, I decided to take it, but you just be like, hey, look, they was having problems. He showed interest in me. I liked him. We got together, and there you have it. End of story. And to me, there's nothing wrong with taking accountability like that, because, I mean, what does it matter? I mean, yeah, people going to have their opinion, but people got their opinion anyway. They already dragging you. So why don't you just stand in your stuff? If you trying to be like, I'm a boss, stand in your stuff. You did something that is sketchy, and people got something to say about it. So she constantly running around. She jumping off the show because she don't want to take accountability. Now it's coming out that he a whole scammer and got all this nonsense going on. She want to quickly file for divorce and show back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, you know, I know she's going to play that victim. I'm a damsel in distress type situation. Now, I'm not here for it. I hope if she do try to play that role, I hope the people who are a part of that cast are going to be the type of cast that's going to hold her accountable. But I got a strong feeling that since she's just signed this contract and got back on that show, she's in the background willing and dealing and trying to make sure the people who show up as the cast for this season are not the type of people that's going to be holding her accountable, dragging her. So I would say if Kenya ain't on there, she's probably not going to have to take accountability. I need to see Kenya and Sheree on season 16. Because if Kenya and Sheree are both on there, some accountability is going to be placed out there on Porsha. But if neither one of them are there, Porsha going to get away with, again, you know what I mean? No one's going to hold her accountable for real. She going to be playing games and doing that, who said that type of thing. She's not going to be held accountable, and I'm not here for that. I think they're saying something about her friend Shamia might be coming on as a friend of the show, which is cool, but we need to drag Shamia too, because Shamia knew who that dude was. But she ain't gonna admit it, because I'm sure her husband, who's his cousin or something like that, or friend, he's swimming in the same pool. You know what I mean? So she ain't gonna take too much accountability or hold Porsha accountable either, because she don't want to get the heat or the attention placed on her either. So y'all, I don't know what we're gonna be expecting for this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. They're saying supposedly right now, as it stands, it's gonna be Kenya, Porsha, Marlo and Sanya are definitely not coming back. So Kenya, Porsha, supposedly Drew, and 2 new girls. And I'm not 100% sure if they said whether or not Sheree's coming back, but I actually do want Sheree to come back, specifically because of Porsha being there. I really want Sheree and Kenya to be there, because I know they're the only people who are veterans that are going to be able to hold Porsha accountable and not let her just twirl, no pun intended, with Kenya, but they're not gonna let her just dance around, be the queen of Thoughtlandia, and nobody check her on her ish. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope Sheree and Kenya are there, and we're gonna see. But Porsha, girl, you used to be my girl, but I almost can't even stand to see her face, because I don't like people doing dirt like that, and we all just supposed to pretend like we don't see it. No ma'am. So that's all for me, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye for now.